How about we mix it up now, honey?
Hi, I'm Lindsay here with San Diego Music.tv, and I am here interviewing Danielle LoPresti, who is one of the founders of San Diego IndieFest. This is the 8th year of IndieFest. How did this all get started?
It started back when I had recently met Alicia Champion, and we actually were sharing a festival bill together, and I heard her sound checking, and I thought, oh, I've got to book her for my Indie by Design series. And I booked her for that, and we got to know each other, and I found out that she was producing, for a long time, had been producing events in Boston. So we decided to team up, and we started brainstorming things that we always wanted to do. And one of those was create a giant festival all around the idea of what independent culture is and what it means. Indie music, indie thought, independent business, those things that give a balance to this world that we're living in that is increasingly dominated by corporate culture. So we started talking about that, and we decided to create San Diego. We called it Indie Music Fest back then. And the other idea was that we had this experience where after a particularly good show, someone would come up to us and say, wow, you guys are really good. I mean, why aren't you all famous? Right? I mean, after a really good show, and it's a compliment, it makes you feel good, right? Mm-hmm. But it also makes you feel sometimes frustrated, because the truth is that there's tons of truly amazing artists out there that are fantastic and deserve to be known, but no one knows who they are. Mm-hmm. They're existing in relative obscurity, and they're eking by, barely able to, make their music because they're so under-supported. Mm-hmm. And so we wanted to get that idea out that just because you haven't heard of this band or this artist or this film does not mean it's not outstanding. Mm-hmm. Right? So in fact, let's create a festival where we book all these awesome, totally diverse artists, and people are blown away, and they just make discoveries all day long. You will have a headliner, so people will come, but then all day long they find out about all these bands they've never heard of, or they may have never heard of. So that's how it all started. It just started with that idea, and trying to foster a greater community, a greater networking community between the artists we book. That's the other really big part of it.
It's revenge, sexy.